Hello, I'm Dr. Krishan Chhabra and welcome to the True Colors in Life. Today's topic is de-angering the anger. Well, almost all of us get angry from time to time. It's easy to get angry, but keeping your temper in check can be very challenging. Feelings of anger arise due to how we interpret and react to certain situations. The range of situations is very broad. The feeling of anger when dealing with strangers happens from transient situations. And anger felt when dealing with situations at work and especially when dealing with family members, friends, and relatives is different because of the ongoing interactions and sensitivity of the relationships. The consequences of uncontrolled anger can be very serious. They can cause physical, mental, and emotional distress. They can be detrimental to the marital and family relationships and can even lead to aggressive behavior, physical assault, and serious property damage. Mark Twain said it well, anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. In the words of Dalai Lama, anger is the ultimate destroyer of your own peace of mind. Mahatma Buddha said, holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. And Eleanor Roosevelt said, anger is one letter short of danger. Thich Hat Han illustrates how to view anger through an interesting story. A monk decides to meditate alone. Away from his monastery, he takes a boat and goes to the middle of the lake, closes his eyes and begins to meditate. After a few hours of unperturbed silence, he suddenly feels the blow of another boat hitting his. With his eyes still closed, he feels anger rising, and when he opens his eyes, he is ready to shout at the boatman who dared to disturb his meditation. But when he opened his eyes, he saw that it was an empty boat, not tied up, floating on the middle of the lake. At that moment, the monk achieves self-realizations and understands that anger is within him. It simply needs to be hit by an external object to be provoked. After that, whenever he meets someone who irritates or provokes his anger, he remembers the other person is just an empty boat. Anger is inside me. What a profound and powerful message to help control anger. There are countless resources like internet, books, videos that talk in detail about anger management. A Chinese proverb says, if you are patient in one moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. And Paulo Coelho said, the best answer for anger is silence. Why? Because in a fit of anger, our mouth works faster than our mind. Words uttered or action taken when angry can be regretful, deadly, and irreparable. I learned my lesson hard way. One time, I was driving and I had just merged onto a highway. The traffic ahead of me was not moving, so I pressed the brake and came to a complete stop. Then suddenly, bam! A car hit me from behind and literally pushed my car. I was shaken and got furious. Immediately got out to look at the damage to my car. Suddenly, I saw that my car was moving. I panicked, and when I realized in a fit of anger, I left the car in drive before getting out. Somehow, I managed to stop the car and narrowly missed running into the car in front of me. Moral of the story, when angry, absolutely, positively do not speak or do anything unless you have calmed down. Think of the consequences if you give way to anger. Try to relax and take deep breaths, gently and slowly. Visualize a relaxing experience from your memory or your imagination. Try counting to distract your mind and calm down. How much to count? To end on a light note, a boy came home. His mother saw his bruised face and asked, "What happened?" The boy said, "I was playing with my friend and we got into an argument." The mother said, "Haven't I told you to count up to 10 whenever you get angry? Looks like you forgot, right?" The boy said, "No, Mom, I did not forget. But my friend's mother told him to count up to 6. So he was done counting early and hit me." Oh well, wishing you a very happy Thanksgiving. Until next month, namaskar.